Hey guys, it's Marquita from At Home with Quita. Thank you so much again for joining me on another video. So, if you're new here on my channel, hopefully you will consider subscribing and giving me a big thumbs up. So, on today's video, we're actually doing a collaboration. I'm collabing with an awesome channel. Her channel is E.MICHELLE. She is fabulous. I love her channel. She does a lot of budget type of videos. She also does a lot of hauls, planner videos. So I know that you will love her channel as much as I do. So make sure to head on over to her channel, check out the same video, and of course, like and subscribe. And so I was challenged by E.MICHELLE to do a grocery challenge where we spend $75 for the entire week, and that is supposed to feed our entire family for the whole week. I do normally spend around that, but the challenge part is that I can't go over. Sometimes when I'm grocery shopping, you know, I may go over here and there. But for this video, we are actually doing that challenge where we spend only $75 for the entire week. And so I'm super excited to do this grocery challenge video. I love a good challenge. And so I'm pretty sure I can stay within the budget, but I'm gonna take you on the entire journey, let you see the whole process from how I plan to how I get my groceries in terms of picking them up and what exactly I purchase for that $75. So we're going to talk about the whole entire thing on this video. So if you want to see that, stick around. All right, so the first step in the process, of course, is planning. If you don't plan out your grocery list, then how can you be successful at staying within a budget? And so the first part of the process for me is making sure that I plan everything out. I use the classic size happy planner to write all my grocery lists and everything, and to plan out my weekly menu. And so it's been working out very well for me. So I'm going to walk you through the entire process of how I plan, how I pick my groceries up, the whole shebang. So this is my classic size happy planner, which I do my menu and meal planning out of, and my grocery list preparation. So I'm going to go ahead and do that today. That's the first step in the process. That way I can make sure I stay within my budget. If I write it down, then I can go ahead and make sure that I'm getting all the items that I need. And again, the whole key to this whole collab here is staying within a $75 budget. So I normally typically spend around that anyways, but I end up going back to the grocery store sometimes. And so I'm not allowed to do that this week. So let me just show you the book that I'm going to be using. It's going to be The Body for Life, Eating for Life. My husband and I have done this in the past, and he really wants to do it now because he's been working out really hard. And so I told him that I would help him with his eating. And so we're going to be pulling all the recipes out of this, and I'm just going to eat like him for the week and see how it goes. So there's a couple of recipes that I like out of here. And so I'm going to go ahead and find those recipes, and then I'm going to write down all the items I need on my grocery list. So these are the weekly meal planning inserts that I'll be using. I love these from the Happy Planner. So I'm just going to pull that out, and I no longer need my planner here. I can put that to the side. Actually, I didn't even have to pull that out. So let's put this to the side. We just need this, and we need our book here. And so this is an awesome book and an awesome way of life. It's like a whole eating plan, and then there's a workout plan, and then they have a challenge. So this is kind of like our go-to diet. I know I have been doing keto before, and you know, I still like keto, and we'll see how that works out in maybe conjunction with this, or I might just do this on its own. I don't know. I'm still trying to test it all out. So let's go ahead and find out what we want to eat for the week. And so as you can see, I put tabs here because this is how often we used it, and it helps me to find what I need. And so let's go ahead and start with breakfast. We'll probably just do smoothies all week. And so let's go ahead and find some smoothies in the back, some shakes. Because for me, just eating smoothies is just the easiest thing to do. And so I'm just going to pick one, and we'll have that one smoothie all week. And so let's see what I have a taste for. That cookies and cream looks really good. Anything with berries, I'm thinking, is going to probably be the best thing. Yeah, so we'll do this blackberry smoothie. And so on this menu plan, I actually am going to write in my breakfasts and my lunches, maybe my snacks as well. Normally, I only write dinners here. And so let's go ahead and do a B for breakfast. And then we'll do smoothie. And I'll write blackberry. And then I'm going to write BFL for Body for Life. So we've got that. for breakfast. And again, we're going to do that for every day during the week. And so let's go ahead and write down the ingredients we're going to need for that. This says it serves 1, so I need to make sure that I get enough to be able to serve my husband and I for the entire week. And then for the kids, we'll do something different for them. So when I'm doing my grocery shopping, then I'll just make sure to get enough to be able to make this recipe last for the entire week. So that's it for breakfast. So now let's move on to lunch. Let's see. And I normally try to do just a couple of lunches just to kind of break it up so that we're not bored. I do love doing a turkey sandwich. I like this tuna sandwich as well. But let's see. Let's just pick 2. All right. How about this chicken Caesar wrap? It looks super yummy. Let me get y'all in here so y'all can see what I'm working with. So let's do this chicken Caesar wrap for lunch. We'll put an L here for lunch. And Body for Life does have an app where I could actually go into the app and create my grocery list and everything. But I'm not going to do that because I want to actually plan it out and write it out. So we're going to do that for probably Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Yeah, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And Sunday is always a free day with Body for Life, meaning you can eat whatever you want within reason, and you can also not work out. So, or you can work out if you want to maximize your weight loss. And so I'm not going to write in anything except dinner for Sunday. All right, so we have our lunches for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So let's do Tuesday and Thursday's lunch. Yeah, we're going to try that. It has pecans in it. It's got grapes. It's got apples. Oh, I love that. Okay, so chilled grape chicken salad for Tuesday. All right, and since Sunday's a free day, we'll probably just again do leftovers like I normally do in my meal planning. Is whatever we have left over for the week, we'll just transfer that onto Sunday. So it's kind of like a free for all, everybody for themselves, and we know it normally works out for us. So we're not going to write anything in for that day. Oh, but I do need to write in. Let's see, Tuesday, Thursday. Oh, Saturday we need to write in that chilled chicken grape salad. All right, so we have lunch for the entire week, and let's just write in free day here. Okay, now I need to try and find our dinners. So let's flip on over to dinners, and let's see what we want to do. There's a good meatloaf in here that I think I'm gonna do for sure. And again, we'll just do 2 different recipes, and we'll cook that over the course of 3 days for each. So this is really good right here. We've had this before, home style turkey meatloaf. But I need to also remember to get to write down the ingredients for these items. And you know what I should have done? Go ahead and write the grocery list for these. So I'll have to flip back to those. So let's see. Let's do dinner. And let's do home style turkey. I'll just do turkey meatloaf. Okay, so what I think I want to do is I'm actually going to cook the meatloaf on Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday and Thursday will be something different. Friday, Saturday will be something different. That's normally how I do my menu planning for our dinners. But lunch, I'm okay with doing the alternate days because I'll just store the stuff in the refrigerator, and then when I'm ready to make lunch, then I'll just do it right then and there. It's not something that I have to like prepare, especially the chicken Caesar wrap. I can kind of just leave the ingredients in there, and then the chicken salad, I can store it in the refrigerator, and we can just split it up over the different days. I'm not concerned about lunch and breakfast items, just dinner. I do need to cook it 3 times a week, so we have to find 3 different recipes. So let's go ahead and write down what I need for this. I already have onions in the refrigerator. I have egg whites. I probably have salsa in the refrigerator too. let's write down oats. I probably have some, but just in case. I know I need ketchup. And I know I need red potatoes. I definitely need skim milk. And butter buds. And other than that, oh, and green beans. So good. The recipe does include all these other items, not just the meatloaf. So now that we've got that down packed, let's find 2 more dinner options. Try to do easy dinner options. Oh, this looks good. Let's see what it has in it. Yeah, we'll do this Santa Fe chicken soup. So I'm going to cross this out. And we're going to cross this out. And it looks messy, but I'm okay. Santa Fe chicken soup. So we'll do that for Wednesday and Thursday. All right, so I wrote down all the ingredients, and I'm so happy it has cilantro in it. I love cilantro. All right, so one more recipe. I'm thinking this Asian beef stir fry because my husband loves stir fry type of things, but I don't know. I don't really particularly like stir fry type of things. These are really good. These are super duper good. So do I want to do that? Since I'm gonna have sour cream already, and I have a tomato in the refrigerator. I have jalapenos. Yeah, let's do this. So I'm going to need extra chicken breast for this. So I'm going to put a 2 there. Yeah, this has some of the same ingredients from the last thing. So that'll be perfect. So I already have cilantro. I need green onions. And that's it for that. So we've got that stuff down. So we've got all the dinners. All right, so now I just need to go back and write down all the ingredients for lunch. Okay, so we've got both lunches down and we've got our smoothie down. So let me write that in. All right, so we've got that down, all of our breakfast, lunches, dinners. So now we need to find some snacks, which are mid-meals. So this is probably definitely going to be one of the snacks. So I'll grab a bag of apples, which I have for the previous recipe. I already have string cheese. And so, so what I'll do is I'm not going to write the snacks down because there's no need to. You're just going to go in the pantry and grab what you need. So I'm already going to have that. And then I do love this too. The creamy salsa dip is really good. So I'll do some oranges and eggs. So I'll just write that on the back. Oranges, and the kids love oranges. And then I'll grab some free range eggs. And let's see if we can find one more snack. See, the snacks are super simple with Body for Life. I love these. So we'll do turkey breast slices. All right, guys, so we're done with this book. We've got our breakfast, snacks, lunches, and dinners all here on this grocery list on the front here. I've got it all broken down. So the next step in the process for me is I order all my groceries online and then I go pick it up. I don't step foot in the grocery store unless I have to. I used to, and I'll probably get back to that later eventually. But right now I'm all about ease of life. And for me, that's just to order the groceries through Kroger Clicklist. So I've got my phone here. And so if we just go right into the Kroger Clicklist app, I do between Walmart and Kroger. I just like Kroger because you can get everything there. Sometimes Walmart is hit or miss for certain grocery items. But if you know that you need to order other things besides grocery items, then Walmart's pickup service is better. And so what I need to do is I need to go into, let's see, Clicklist. All right, so now I'm just going to go ahead and start going through my list. And I'm going to add all the stuff that I need to add from my list into the Kroger Clicklist app. And then once I get done doing that, then all I do is reserve my time and then I go pick it up and that's it. And so I'll go ahead and go through that process. And what I like about this app as well, especially for this part of the process, since I am doing a $75 budget, I can see the total before I check out. And so sometimes when you're at the grocery store, you're putting everything in your cart. If you don't have a calculator, then you get to the counter and you're like, I went over. And then you got to start taking stuff out, which is embarrassing. So I love the app here because once you get to your cart here, it's going to show you the cost. And so that way you know that you're staying on budget. So let me show you how that looks. See, as you can see here, it says estimated subtotal, 3 items, and then it tells me $13.97 is where I am right now. So this is perfect, and it's going to help me to stay on target with the $75 challenge. All right, so I just finished my grocery list and I want to show you, because this is the beauty of doing it this way. Again, I see the total here and it tells me my total is $79.32. So this is a $75 budget challenge. So I need to take some things out of my cart in order to fit within that budget. And so what I'm doing is I'm just going to go through and I'm just really going to think hard about what items I may have in my pantry. And so that I can delete those items out of my cart. So I'm thinking, I'm just going to scroll through and I'll see what I have and then I'll just take that item out. I'm thinking I have romaine lettuce in my refrigerator. So what I'm going to do really quick is I'm going to go check and then I'm going to come back and then take those items out of my cart. All right, so I went into my refrigerator and I noticed that I had some brown rice, which yes, I do keep in the refrigerator. And then I also have the romaine lettuce. So I was able to get my list down to $74.64, which is right on target. All right, so the next step in the process is for me to go to proceed checkout. And so I'm gonna try to zoom you in a little bit so you can see how easy this process is. So I'm gonna go to proceed to checkout. And then I'm going to pick my location, which is the Russell Ridge location in Buford. And it says you currently have items in your cart. So I'm going to go to check out. All right, and so now I'm just going to choose my time, which I want to pick up today. My next available time is between 7 p.m. and 8 p.m., which is perfect. So I'll just make sure those options are selected. It has my name, my phone number, and it says I'd like to receive text messages about my order. I don't mind. And so I'm going to check that off and then I'm going to go to continue. And then it tells me something about the oranges here. So let me read what that says. It's going to give you an alert if something's out of stock or something like that. Since you've changed stores, sometimes items in your cart are now unavailable. You can search for and add new items below. So it's telling me that those oranges are not available in that store. So I need to tap to find a new store or tap to find a new item. And they've got a lot of different options here. Continue, and then it's asking me to sign in. So let me use my credentials to sign in really quickly. And then it's already got my credit card and everything stored in there, so I should just be able to check out. Yeah, it says choose payment. And yep, my credit card is in here already, which is selected. And then all I do is I go to submit order. I'm hoping you guys can see that really well, so you can see how easy this is. Can you see that? Yep, there you go. All right, submit order. All right, so now it tells me thank you for your order, and it says you're going to receive an email confirmation shortly. Tells me my pickup time today, February 19th, between 7 p.m. and 8 p.m., and the location here, and then it tells me my total. which it says my estimated total is $74.64. So that's the amount of money that I actually spent on the groceries. And then there's a service fee. So I actually didn't account for that. So I'm hoping I still fit within the guidelines of the challenge. So technically I only spent $74.64 on groceries. So that should fit within the guidelines. I forgot all about that fee. Walmart doesn't charge a fee, but Kroger does charge a fee. So, which is crazy because I think there should be a threshold. If you spend a certain amount, they should waive the fee, but they don't. So anyways, I'm all ready. I'm all good. Go back home and I'm all done. And so to me, that's the best way to do the whole grocery shopping thing because it's easy for me to just order the groceries online and then go to the store to pick them up. So that's what I'm doing next. All right, so I'm just gonna pop my grocery list back into my planner. And the next step in the process is for me to head to Kroger between 7 and 8 p.m. to pick up the groceries. So I'll come back once I pick up the groceries and we'll kind of break down all the items that I purchased. So I just arrived to Kroger and I pulled into the Clicklist spot. And so what you do is you call the number here, and once you call the number, they'll go over your order with you and then they'll bring it right on out to you. The lady that brought my groceries out, she was really thorough and very sweet. So I had a very pleasant experience. And then all they do is just load everything in your trunk for you, which is amazing. I love that part of it. I don't even get out of my car. And so they load everything up and that is basically all they do. And then you pull out and you head on home with all those groceries. You make your teenage son unload the entire car for you because why is he there if he's not going to help, right? And so Malachi unloaded all the groceries and brought them into the house for me. And so this is everything that I picked up from my grocery haul. I feel like I got a lot of items and I'm going to be able to definitely feed the family for the week, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and all the snacks here. And so I'm just kind of going through all of the stuff that I purchased just to kind of give you a sneak peek of everything I was able to pick up for $75, which as you can see is a good amount of items. And so $75 is a perfect budget for us for getting everything that we need for the week. All right, guys, so the challenge has been completed. I have gone through the whole entire week. We actually did stick to the budget. So when you order on Kroger, they do give you an estimate, and that may vary when you go to pick it up. It might be a little bit more or a little bit less than what you expected. We did have a little snafu, which the cashier was able to work out, and so that's why I actually went over by 81 cents. But I think I'm still within that $75 budget, right? And so overall, guys, this challenge was really successful. I was able to stick to my budget. I got everything I needed for the week. We fed everybody. Everybody was happy. Again, I did cook that meatloaf, which was super yummy. My family really loves meatloaf. I also paired that with some potatoes, which I used no butter, so I'm super proud of myself for that. We used butter buds, which tasted pretty similar to butter. My niece came over and she actually enjoyed it as well. Some green beans with that meal, and then we had lots of other fabulous meals throughout the week. So I think the whole thing was a complete success, and I felt good about myself to be able to stick to something, stick within a budget. It was awesome. So I would definitely do this challenge again. I would recommend it to someone else also, and I probably next time would go a little bit lower just to give myself a little bit more of a challenge, because to me, you know, $75 is kind of within my range. I normally do grocery shopping once for 2 weeks, and so I normally spend around $150, which is right on target. And so this is kind of in my ballpark, but again, it's a challenge that you can't go over. And sometimes, like I said, I do go over on my grocery shopping. So hopefully you enjoyed this grocery challenge. And if you have any questions about anything, make sure to leave it in the comments below. Also, like this video, and I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel. Make sure to head on over to E.MICHELLE's channel again and watch the same video. Let her know what you think, and I will see you guys on the next video.